Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and this is Windows Server 2019 training, and this is number 12 video in this series. And today in this video I am going to show you how to install and configure iSCSI target server on Windows Server 2019. So iSCSI target, by installing and configuring iSCSI target, we are able to create and share the learn over iSCSI traffic. So the iSCSI initiator can connect the learns which is going to be provision over the iSCSI target server. So we are going to see how we can create iSCSI um, based learns, and how we can connect to that learns which is going to be a provision on iSCSI target server. So we'll see how to install and configure iSCSI target server in this video. So let's get in. So this is my demo environment which I am going to use in this infrastructure video. So mostly iSCSI is you can provision iSCSI learns to store a Hyper-V virtual machines from storage server to the you can make those learns available on a Hyper-V server, and you can create on virtual machines on it. So there was multiple reasons on multiple best practice. You can create iSCSI target for different applications or different uses. So in this video I'm going to create and provision iSCSI learns to the my Hyper-V servers. So this is the infrastructure. The first machine is Win2K 19 DC01, which is my Active Directory server, and this is my domain name victorinfosol.com. So this is the same server domain controller which we have used from last second or third videos of this series. So you can see Win2K 19 DC01, and this is currently holding my Active Directory and DNS role. And the second server is going to be my Win2K 19 FS01, which is basically a file server, because iSCSI target comes under file server role. So this is our going to be our iSCSI target server or a file server, and then we have two Hyper-V hosts. So this is my FS01 Win2K 19 FS01. This is joining my domain victorinfosol.local. So this is iSCSI target server, and other we have two Hyper-V hosts, Hyper-V Win2K 19 HV01 and HV02. Both are Hyper-V servers. So let's verify this. So this is HV01. You can see Hyper-V role is installed on this machine, and this is my HV02, and you can see the IP address of HV2 is 204 and HV01 is 203. So this is the infrastructure. So let's get started and install the iSCSI target. To install iSCSI target, we need to click on manage from server manager dashboard, add, remove and features. So click next, and this is a role based installation. So click next and select your server, and then we have to, as I told, this is going to come under file and file server, so we have to extend that, and then we will receive iSCSI target server. So select the iSCSI target. So iSCSI targets provide services and management of our iSCSI tool. So this is good. Click next, and then we have to click next, and then this is going to install iSCSI target server. So just click on install, and then post the installation. You will see here iSCSI target is going to show you the create wizard. So currently you can see it's going to say you to install iSCSI target, start the add and remove feature, which we are currently doing. So we have a dedicated E drive here to store iSCSI virtual disk. So we'll see how we can do that. So installation succeeded. Go and close this, and now we are good to refresh this, and then we will get this screen, iSCSI virtual disk. You can create now a disk. So to create an iSCSI virtual disk, start here, and then you can see the drive which is available here on my this file server. So you can see E drive. So I'm going to store in E drive. So call it like learn one in the same way which is created here. So it's by default it's going to create iSCSI virtual disk folder, so click next. And then what is the size you want, so fixed, dynamic or differential. So I'm going to create dynamically expandable disk. So this is going to be someone around 100 gig. And then this is a target, new target I'm going to create and provide the target name. So I'm going to create iSCSI HV target, call it, and then click next. And then you need to add the initiator, what iSCSI initiator can connect to these virtual disks. So basically iSCSI target is a target where this disk are the virtual disk which we are creating is going to map, and the access server or iSCSI initiator is the client which is going to connect to this target and this virtual disk. So I have to add my H1, HV1 and HV02. So I'm going to add both IP address here. So click add, and then we have a multiple option, IQN, DNS name or MAC address or IP. So I'm going to add the IP address. So 192.168.0.203 and click OK, and then I'm going to add a second HV02 IP 192.168.0.204. so I have added both the IP address here for the iSCSI initiator of both Hyper-V host, and click next. And I'm not going to enable any authentication for it, so click next. The disk is created now, just click on create. Now you can see the disk is created and iSCSI target is created, so target access is done and access virtual disk to target. So everything is done, and now let's create one more target here. So disk here, so I'm going to create learn2. This is going to be same path, and I'm going to give it 501. The free space size is, you can see 301 gig, but I'm creating differential disk, so I can create a number of size, whatever number I wish to create. So I'm going to create 501 gig, and then I'm going to assign to the same existing target which we have created in last virtual disk. So this is good, just click on create. So it's going to create virtual disk and assign. So now if I go here, you will be able to see we have created two disks here under the iSCSI virtual disk, learn1 and learn2. You can see both the disks is created, so this is good. And now you can see the status of these virtual disk status is not connected, target not connected. So now it's time to connect these virtual disks on our Hyper-V host. So to connect it, you must need to install and configure MPIO, which is multipathing. Otherwise you are going to get the disk multiple times same disk. So this this MPIO technology allow to read and write on a same time on a multiple disk from different hosts. So I have enabled the, you can see add support for iSCSI devices, so I have added it. So it's going to allow us to add those disks. So I'm going to here on disk management, and we'll see what is the status of here. So now I'm going to click on iSCSI initiator, and I'm going to, this is saying the Microsoft iSCSI service is not running. This service required to start on iSCSI functional directory. So this is something you want to start automatically after computer restart. Yes, I want. And then you have to insert the detail of iSCSI target server. So we need to put the target server IP address, which is this machine IP address 202. I'm going to type here 192.168.0.202 and quit connect, and then you are able to see this is connected now. And if you click on OK, so now you can see both the disk is connected here. And if I go and rescan disk, you will be able to see both a 501 gig and 101 gig disk is connected. And when I click on connect, you will see here enable multipathing option. So we have to make sure the enable multipathing is selected if you want to add these disks in multiple servers. So now I'm going to create drive here, so I'm going to initiate both, and then I'm going to initialize both the disk, and then I'm going to create a partition called like learn1 volume basically. So this is going to be our learn2. So now if I go and open my computer of this machine HV01, you will be able to see both are available here, learn1 and learn2. So this is good. Now let's map this same disk on our Hyper-V 2. So I'm going to open iSCSI initiator, and yes, I want to restart start automatically on every restart. So click start, and going to open disk management as well on this machine. Now I'm going to type the IP address of my iSCSI target server and click on Quick Connect. Now you can see both the disk is added here, and because we have created volume on our Hyper-V 1, so we don't need to create a volume here, so it's automatically going to take the next available disk drive letter. So this is good, and you can see now the disk is available on both the Hyper-V host, which is coming from my iSCSI target. And if you wish, you can go ahead and assign this disk to storage, which is D drive, to your Hyper-V storage. So I'm going to just right click, and to show you I'm going to create something like here I'm going to create in E drive one folder called HV data, Hyper-V data, and I'm going to put that path here for virtual machines, and here I'm going to type this. So now you can see we have assigned this path here, and we are able to create now virtual machine on this path. So I'm going to just create one disk here, machine here, demo. So let's set it one for, and I'm going to assign a network. So this is the only demo which I am looking to show you how you can create a machine on iSCSI also. So now you can see this machine is created, and the storage is given to iSCSI storage disk, which is coming from storage. You can see the disk is here for virtual machine. You can see the virtual machine files are there. So this is all about how you can install and configure iSCSI target on Windows Server 2019. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe me for more videos. And if you have any query, any question related to this video, you can always post them in my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.